It was a year ago this month that a gunman entered Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida, killing 17 people. 3 were on the staff as coaches or teachers, and 14 were students. Now, a new documentary offers a unique and poignant look at the aftermath of this tragedy. HBO's Song of Parkland follows the lives of drama teacher Melody Hertzfeld and her students, who in the days after the shooting decided to continue to prepare for their annual school musical as a way to bring healing to their community, even as many of those same students were thrust into the national limelight for their activism. Here's a look.
911, what is your emergency?
We were in the middle of rehearsal, in the middle of a scene. I heard some shots. It was like being in a war zone.
Shooting up Marjory Stoneman Douglas.
At first, everyone was still trying to figure out how to process all of this.
You always hear the show must go on. When we all came back to school, we all knew what we needed to do.
This was something we had to finish, especially something like this, which is for kids.
This is our Begin Again. It is the most important show that you're doing, probably ever.
And joining us now is Melody Hertzfeld, the teacher featured in Song of Parkland, and the film's director, Amy Schatz. Thank you both for joining us today.
Thank you.
Now, Amy, let me start with you. How did this film come to be?
I think, what had happened at Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School was we all were watching. The world, the states, everybody in my world was tuned in. And being a person who makes television shows for kids, featuring kids, it was very interesting to me to see kids speaking out and to see those kids who emerged from that tragic event. And HBO had wondered, and I had wondered, whether or not we might be able to go down and film with kids down there to tell a story that was not only the story that we had been seeing on the news, but a story that was about healing and moving on from, or working through tragedy. Yeah. And that's what the original question was: could we tell a new kind of story? Yeah. That would be with kids, for kids, about kids.
Yeah. Now, Melody, as we saw in the clip, you were in the middle of the rehearsals for the musical that you were going to put on when the shooting began. You then took the kids and hid in a theater closet or small room for 3 hours. I can only imagine, and I don't even know if I can imagine, how overwhelming that and the whole experience was for you and your kids. Nevertheless, you guys decided to go on with the show, to put it on anyway. Talk about that. Why did you and how did you make that decision?
Well, after the event, we had a reunification day at the school, and all my students, I had sent out a message to all of them to meet at our classroom at the end of that reunification period. We had a few hours at the school that we were able to go and visit their other teachers. I wanted them to be at our school in our room together in the same way that we were that day. I left the room exactly as it was. I left everything in its place, and I wanted them to be able to come back to where we left off. So I went through the whole day, everybody listened, the kids included, and the kids actually, one of the students actually said, "You said it exactly as it happened, Mrs. Hertzfeld." And they said, "The only thing that you left out is that you said, 'Give me 30 seconds, let's finish this scene,' and you saved our lives because of that." And I said, "What?" And I didn't remember that I had said that until he brought that up. And it was just very emotional, I think, for everyone at that point, just thinking about it. Like, if we would have exited sooner, like right at the bell, like what would have happened? It was a retelling of that day.
But how did you decide? I mean, it's easy to say the show must go on, but for kids, you told me earlier that some of the kids actually lost friends. Well, for the show to go on after that?
For that day, we were involved in 2 big things. One was a huge state competition that was coming up in about a month, and one was our show. Mm-hmm. And I asked them, I said, "I don't know if we could, I don't know if I could, I don't know if you could, but if you want, I'm here for you, and if you want, we can do this show." And they all raised their hand and they said, "Yeah, we want to do it." And then I said, "If you want, we can go to state and we can pick up where we left off." And they all kind of cheered. They were so excited that they were okay to go back to what they had.
So, Amy, in the course of shooting this documentary, What did you learn about these kids and about this tragic event that surprised you?
Well, you know, one of the takeaways for me was about what a teacher's job is. You know, you're extraordinary, but you're also doing the stuff that teachers do, which is taking care of these kids, keeping them, you know, engaged, giving them a sense of normalcy, going on with the work that they were engaged in before the shooting happened. I think that what I heard from the kids is that sense of normalcy, that sense of going on with the business of doing the production was really helped them heal. And so that to me was, it gave me a greater appreciation of the teachers in our world, but especially in this day and age when kids are facing things that jeopardize their safety.
Yeah.
And it's a big burden to put on our teachers, but you know, it's extraordinary to see one teacher inspiring her kids.
Well, one of the things that happened to your kids, you and your kids were invited to the Tonys, and you performed Seasons of Love from Rent. How was it for the kids to perform in front of some of the greatest performers in the world, for example, Bruce Springsteen, and live in front of millions of Americans?
I think they'd have more trouble talking to their peers in front of a classroom. But when they're doing something that they were groomed to do, it was very natural for them. They were at ease. They're in their realm. As soon as you turn a light on as a theater student, they come alive. You know, when it's one-on-one, it's actually, they have a little more trouble with that.
I can understand that. I can understand. By the way, at that Tony Awards, you were given this. I wonder if you could pick it up so that people could see it. It's the Excellent Teacher Education Award.
It's the Excellence in Theater Education Award, and it's given by Carnegie Mellon, and they've been doing this just for the last few years. It's to honor theater educators, and it was a very special award. I found out later that one of my first students at Stoneman Douglas had nominated me for this, so it meant like a lot. She's now a drama teacher.
Yeah. The one thing that comes through very clearly, I think, is that above all, you're very proud of your kids and their activism and taking a lead in the national events, but what you most want, and I think you achieved it, tell me if you did or not, is to make sure that they were able to remain kids and to continue to have the innocence and the hope that kids have. Do they have that?
When they started speaking out publicly, they were doing what was in their deepest soul, and it was very natural for them. And the reason why they were able to speak so well is because it's just embedded in them. They had something very powerful to say.
But they gave you credit for it.
Well, I'm just a little part again, but they speak passionately, they speak with their heart, and that's what we teach them. Tell your truth on the stage. And where did we ever think that they'd have to tell their truth in their life? Usually we tell truths about, you know, things that you make up, but we try and make it truthful. So they're taking their truth and speaking on a public stage about this, but it was by no stretch of the imagination an easy task, but it was very natural for them. They've remained very true to themselves because they're still kids, and they still have AP exams, and they have late homeworks, and they're getting their driver's licenses and their braces off. They're regular kids.
All right, Melody, Amy, thank you so much. It's a moving documentary.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us.
Song of Parkland debuts February 7th on HBO. For information on more viewing opportunities, you can visit our website at metrofocus.org.